It seems like there's always controversy about different kinds of training methods, and I feel like machines are a lot of the controversy. Coaches love them, trainers hate them. You know, some people use them all the time, some people don't. I was curious as to your opinion on the use of machines, Bo.
Well, I think with some people, machines do get a bad rap, but I think they have their place. I think when you're talking about like a younger athlete, a younger kid, they take you through the proper biomechanics and range of motion. You don't need a spotter.
Oh, that's a good point.
Very little risk of injury. Same thing with an older population, and as far as an athlete goes, I personally like to use them. If you have somebody coming off of an injury or somebody who's hurt, they can still get some training in throughout that process with the machines.
Walk me through the differences between using free weights and machines.
Free weights require more stabilization muscles. They tend to be a little bit more multi-joint, so they're a little bit more complex as opposed to sitting in a machine and having the machine get you properly lined up to perform the exercise, and it's a little bit more isolated as far as muscle goes.
So we can build more strength even in some instances.
But you can definitely do a little bit more hypertrophy with it. You can isolate a muscle much easier than you can with a free weight.
Interesting. All right, so I'm excited for our machine workout today. What are we starting with?
Let's start with the leg extensions. Let's have you hop in there.
Okay. Now this one has a little bit more setup than most.
It does. So you want this back to get you to the point where we can get your knee lined up with this axis right here.
Okay.
And then this slides up and down. So we're gonna slide this up to the lower shin.
Gotcha.
And what we wanna do is pick a weight that's gonna allow you to get 8 to 12 repetitions.
All right.
So let's go.
Okay. And this is
It's quadricep muscles.
quadriceps, and this is pretty much standard in anyone's gym.
It is, and if you want to even make it a little bit more intense, you can get a little pause at the top of each movement. Do a 1/1000 count.
Oh, that makes it tougher.
It does, so you can vary the intensity of these.
Okay. Excellent, though. Quads, what's next?
Let's go over to the lat pull down machine over here. Setup's a little bit easier on this one. Same thing, we're gonna pick a weight where we can perform 8 to 12 repetitions. So let's go ahead and have a seat.
Okay, should want me to grab one first?
We'll hold off on that.
Oh, okay.
Let's go ahead and have a seat, and let's get you this guy. He's gonna lock you in, so now you're stable.
Okay.
And then it's also good to have a partner maybe help you with this as well, because I'm gonna bring it down to you. Let's start with this grip here,
Okay.
okay? Arms extended, and we're gonna pull all the way down, right there. Again, it's 8 to 12 reps, and as I said over on the leg extension, you can vary the intensity by getting an isometric hold right here.
1001. Nice. Now, tell me a little bit about that other grip.
This other grip is still gonna be a similar movement because we're gonna involve the bicep muscle a little bit more in this one.
Okay. Yeah, I feel that. And 8 to 12 reps again?
8 to 12 reps is perfect on machines.
All right. Moving on to our next exercise. What's next?
Let's go to the bicep curl machine here, and this one's pretty self-explanatory. We want to adjust the seat height so your arms are out straight. So go ahead and sit down. And again, we have a little access point right here that we want to try to line the elbow up with.
Okay.
Okay, get the hands under here. And 8 to 12 reps, pull straight up.
12 reps. Is that good range
You
of
want to
motion?
lower it to where you get as good of a full range of motion as you can, and back up.
Oh, I like this because the grips.
And they turn, so it's really friendly for your wrists. And squeeze.
Squeeze.
Again, that isometric hold at the top of the movement will
1001.
it'll improve the intensity of that
Yeah.
machine.
All right. Working hard. The lateral raise. Tell me about it.
The lateral raise. This machine in particular is going to work more of the lateral muscle of your deltoid. And you have three, you have an anterior and a posterior too. This one targets the anterior one, which is the middle one.
This gives you that nice
That little half
rounded.
circle.
Awesome.
So this machine in particular is gonna have a little marker for you for your shoulder height. So
Okay.
you wanna try to line that up the best you can. You want your arms down to your side. Our reps are gonna be 8 to 12, just like they have been, and up to your side, up to the side. There you go.
And pause it. 1001.
Get that pause and make it tougher.
Okay.
There you
Control
go.
on the down. So seat height. Talk to me about the seat height. That's important in this one, I feel like.
It is, and again, most machines are gonna have a marker for you. So, and it doesn't have to be exact, and really go off of comfort more than anything. but line it up to where you feel comfortable. And if the movement doesn't feel right, adjust something, adjust the seat, adjust the weight. These handles move so you can go out further or in further.
Good point.
So go off of feel.
Thank you, Bo. One more. Seated leg curl machine, Bo. Where do we start? There's a lot of setup.
So we've already done the quadriceps, which is the front of the leg. Now we're gonna hit the back of the leg, which is the hamstrings.
Perfect.
So we're gonna get your seat adjusted, and where we want, again, we want your knee to be in line with this axis, and we want this pad to be right behind, right above the Achilles tendon. So I'm gonna scoot you up.
So the seat back moves me forward, my
It
knees
does.
are right.
Now how does that feel?
That feels good.
Okay, so the tension is coming down.
Okay.
So we're gonna pull here, pull the legs
pull
back
down.
underneath you for 8 to 12 reps.
Go.
Yes.
Ooh. Definitely feel that.
Yeah, and again, get that squeeze.
Get that squeeze. And then this just supports the top of my legs.
That'll
Keeps them
hold you in.
place.
It's taking you through the proper biomechanics of the movement.
And this I can do instead of lunges, squats.
You can do this instead of an RDL, a hyperextension.
Excellent. Bo, that was a fabulous workout. I worked hard. I'm going to start adding machines in a lot more often. Appreciate it.
No problem, thank you.